That's sounds like it. I'm surprised I was up before noon.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I was up at 6, but then I went back to sleep after the kiddo was taken care of.
Nice.
His schedule seems to be like kind of stable-ish, like 9 to 6, with 1 or 2 times.
The kid?
Yeah. With like 1 or 2 times in the middle of the night where he needs me to put his pacifier back in his mouth so he can sleep.
Yeah. I know the feeling. Oh, should I be recording this?
It doesn't matter, I am.
Looks like my software is not working, so I'm just gonna rely on you recording it.
Yeah, software is dumb.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so thinking about this a little more, I am not convinced that Rebuild is gonna lose.
Is that
I am.
only because RTT said that he thought Rebuild was a little better?
This was before that.
Okay.
I was like looking over it like right after we did the recording, and I was like, Rebuild's probably not as bad as I was making it out to be. Mostly just because how does the bridge troll really punishing it? I mean, you could get a lead, but
You give me
anyway.
the -$ token. That's how you punish me. Ooh, check this out. Check this sweet move out. Look at this ill combo. Boom!
The same thing, right?
That's what we did in playtesting with Pageant, remember?
Oh, yeah.
It was so ill.
Caravan.
Rebuild.
Caravan.
Rebuild. Oh, I can't get a rebuild. Okay. Butts.
Patrician plus coffer.
Rebuild.
So 2 of those now.
Rebuild.
And
Oh, I didn't.
I'm gonna be really happy if I can draw my forge this turn.
Forge
it might happen.
This turn. It might happen.
Didn't happen. Did
it
not.
Didn't happen.
Mana.
It didn't happen. Okay, that was dumb. So I think once you have Pageant...
Man, hitting 8 would have been great too. Yeah.
You could have a coffers, yeah. So, I think there comes a point...
No, I was going to say for Citadel.
Oh, yeah. So I think there comes a point in...
If I hit 8 this early, I'm...
Oh, you already have a forge. I spaced on that. I thought you didn't have a forge yet. And I'm like, well, of course you get the forge first, but you don't.
Yeah. I have that,
yeah. So, I think in both of these decks, there comes a time where, like, if you already have Pageant, well, okay, cost reduction messes with it. But let's say you have enough to get a silver, and that's more than 0. So for simplicity, let's say you have 3. It's better to get nothing and get a coffers than it is to get a silver or a Patrician. I mean, I guess you can get a Patrician and a coffers, but still.
I'm thinking of the Patrician as nothing. Like, I don't really see a huge difference.
Right, but if you spend money, you don't want to spend money on a Patrician when you could just be getting a coffers. Did you see that ill contraband name? That was so good. Ill is kind of like my word for the day. You know?
Nice. Yeah. Okay. And I have 2 terminals in the deck, but
better get a
that doesn't really
Citadel.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take the Minstrel. And I'm gonna spend a coffers so that I can get a coffers.
Oh man, you're only doing that because you saw me do it.
You do it?
Yeah, I did it on turn 2, and I called it ill.
Whatever, man. All right.
Oh, wow.
Things
I
are
want
not
to say
proceeding along very quickly.
this is a good draw, but I'm honestly not sure. It's unusual, that's for sure. Oh yeah, this Ari ship shape, which I was convinced was airship shape, but turns out isn't, friended me on the client. That's kind of cool. I got some coffers. I actually might end up buying a province with these coffers.
Yeah, this is not going so great for yours truly. Actually, hang on. Let me undo that.
Undoing. Oh, the other cool thing that I didn't see coming was if you have 5 bridge trolls in play, you can play Forge, trash nothing, and gain a 5er. And, you know, you can replace 5 with just about any number in that equation.
Right.
Oh, snap. I'm about to buy a province. Look at this business. Or do I... Well, it depends on if you bridge troll me this turn. We'll see. Which is not happening. Okay. So now I have the option to get either rebuild or duchy and get another coffers and just buy the province later. Which seems slightly better.
And
Is that better? It wouldn't be the duchy. It would be
nothing
the
over silver. Probably. I probably do. And by nothing, I mean Patrician.
Nice.
What?
So it's rebuild plus coffers, or it's spend 2 coffers and buy a province. I think with the province. I have 4
I don't know.
rebuilds.
Saving to buy a colony might be better.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. Like, it might...
My game plan is to empty
It's
provinces
different.
and end the game. So, like, buying a colony doesn't help me with that.
That's true. No, I was just thinking it helps you. I mean,
I'd be buying a province
but that's not
just to get it out of the pile. So like it's if I buy the province here,
Right.
I'm doing that because I think that I won't actually play the rebuild that I buy. That's why I would be doing it.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, I mean, you definitely buy a green card if you're buying.
If I get a duchy, it's better as a rebuild. 18 points will be enough to win this game if I win.
Yeah.
I decided to make a last-minute change and spend 3 coffers for the province so that I could get a coffers with my pageant. It was pretty sweet.
Okay, let's see. I want to get Caravan Bridge Troll. Can I do that? So 2, 4. I cannot do that.
Yeah, you can.
So instead I want... No, I'm 1 coffer short.
If you want Caravan and a Bridge Troll, that costs you 5. You could spend...
Caravan, Minstrel, Bridge Troll.
Oh, that cut out.
All 3 of those.
I didn't hear that. Discord ate that. Whoops. Whoops-a-doodles.
I think I will take
Hi. How's puppy?
Caravan Bridge Troll is probably a fine settlement. Because, oh wait, I'm not having to spend the terminal space on playing the Bridge Trolls this turn. I could even take Bridge Troll if I wanted to get greedy, but...
So, I think it was Wandering Winder who said that he wanted to play double Tactician here. And I actually think, at least uncontested, A better source of draw is Scholar. Like, I mean, you want a Tactician so you can hit Forge, and you want a Tactician so your Forge is good. But I think you forge the Tactician into a Bridge Troll or a Scholar at some point.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not positive about it. That seems pretty decent.
Not been sure that I've had the time, but let's see. Okay, so...
Here's the Earth.
Okay.
Oh, he played a Bridge Troll. That means I don't win the game on my turn. But...
Do I play Forge and gain a thing? What thing would I gain? Okay.
What did you trash? Oh, you gained a free Patty Pats. Excelente. So, what did I skip? Rebuild. So I've got 2 rebuilds and 9 cards. And there's like there's no silvers in there. So there's like no money in there. Buying anything next turn seems unlikely. So I don't think that like just buying something dumb like an estate and saving the coffers is worth. I think a duchy is fine here. I mean, getting the estate doesn't stop me from just milling the province next turn because I can name estate at the very least. So let's do it this way. I don't think it matters at all. Looks like it mattered. LOL, didn't find either of my rebuilds. Neato. So he gets 1 more turn, which means the duchy was better. What turn is it? So it'll be turn 15 that I end it. And I'll have 30 points. It's not bad.
So... I can... All right.
Wow, 3 rebuilds. So I'll have more than 30 points, actually. I'll have 38 points. 39, because I'll buy an estate. Oh, he's going to do it. Oh, but he can only gain a 6er. Or wait, no, it all costs 0. I know what I'm doing. He could gain a duchy.
Let me think here.
He could gain an Emporium for 2 VP.
Could. Let's see. Okay. So that's 10 VP. I can gain a duchy. Um,
I should have bought an estate last turn. I was just dumb not to do that. I don't think it's going to matter.
Way I don't lose.
Well, you're going to have to win this turn if you don't lose.
Yeah.
So you just go full green and get a province, right?
Well,
you have any
I need
coffers?
2 provinces if they were there.
So there's 18, 21 points you can get. Oh, but there's emporiums, so it's more than that.
Yeah.
So you get 4 duchies and 3 emporiums.
Well,
so that's
probably
just short, yeah. Yeah, that's just maximum points. It's weird.
But I can get a coffer too.
Oh, didn't see that coming.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't think that game means much. I was gonna say I was having good draws, but then at the end it crapped out, so it's probably like average-ish draws. I don't know how things were going for you, but if you've never built the deck before, I imagine it's possible to do better.
I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here. I'm still figuring out my build.
Yeah.
Was a little disappointed with how late I got the forge. I will say that.
Do you remember what turn it was?
Yeah, like it was. I had expected to get the forge a little sooner than I did.
Do you know what turn number you got it though? I forget.
I'm thinking about getting the coffer here instead of the silver.
See, I got a silver and a coffers, and that's why I win.
Okay. Do I take Caravan coffer? Probably.
I don't know, man. So
Just
this...
really hope to hit 7 in the next couple of turns. Before the next shuffle, at least. I need to hit 7.
This is unfortunate. This is a bad draw. Bad draw. I'm going to get uno more silver. This is...
okay.
good, I guess.
I could have saved the coffers. Really I don't really know why I would have done that. Well, I could have saved the coffers and gotten another caravan. Just would that have mattered or done anything? Darn it. Another caravan and get another coffers. And these. Spend a coffer so I can get a coffer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rebuild numero quattro.
Okay. Things are speeding along for you.
Yep. Speeding along
so
there,
now,
Speedy.
I think I take a coffer, but maybe a tactician instead.
You can get them both.
A minstrel and a coffer, but possibly a tactician. That's what I said.
You can get the the coffer and the tactician.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Both of the 3 things I said. Draw in the deck, and I think that was a mistake of mine earlier. So let's take that.
I would actually prefer to make the estate into the duchy here. It totally mattered. Nice. I don't know why
it totally mattered, or it actually like it helped.
Well, I mean, the estate was on top, so if I would have named Contraband, I still would have had the same thing. I didn't like skip a duchy. even though I could have, because there was a duchy and an estate in there. I don't know why I thought I had coffers, because I didn't. So I'm either getting silver or I'm getting Patrician, which is nothing. Actually, I would get nothing. The Patrician does 0 for me, and it potentially makes it easier for you to get Emporium. I mean, the coffer helps way more. So, I mean, it helps. Wandering Minstrel will do better than nothing, but getting a coffer right now helps way more than putting the Wandering Minstrel in my deck.
Oh.
So I'm not considering
That's
that.
true, because... Okay, so let's pretend Pageant wasn't here. Would you take a Minstrel at that point?
Yeah, if I didn't have a cube on Pageant wasn't here, I would get the Minstrel for sure.
Okay.
I don't want any more silvers. I just want to play my rebuilds.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want another silver in the deck. I don't think I want it. Wow. Wowzers. Wowzer doodles.
This. These next cards. And we'll take the Minstrel. We'll get a coffer. Whoops. Did not want to do that.
I briefly thought about buying a province here, but rebuild number 5 seems better. I need to play more rebuilds. I'm behind on that. These draws have not been good. I want to say that last card is a rebuild too that I'm about to skip.
Great either, but it might just be because I'm building this deck badly. I still am not quite settled on what the best way to do it is.
So, like, I built it against a bot one or twice, and of course I won, but it felt really awkward. I opened 5-2 once. I opened Tactician, and that felt pretty good.
Yeah.
You can get a Tacky and a Patry and then get a Pageant and get a Forge pretty reliably.
The Tactician at this point. Might as well get nothing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did skip a rebuild. This has just not been going well.
Strategies are going to be, like, necessarily high variance. Lying this turn. I'm doing it is getting this thing. So make sure I get a coffer.
I'm going to name province first. I think that increases the amount that I churn. Turns out it's not going to make a difference. Let's name Contraband. Skip all of my rebuilds. Well, that was going to happen for sure. Oh, that are actually all in these 6 cards. Okay, this ended up working out really well. Excelente. You didn't bridge troll me last turn. I should get a duchy here.
So...
And when I said all my rebuilds were in my draw pile, apparently I wasn't reading the log.
Oh, what do you want to do? Yep.
What happened here? That. Oh, they all missed that shuffle. That's sweet. Okay, so that's awful. Okay. Sorry, I was distracted by the baby monitor. What do I want? I don't really want rebuild number 6. I guess I'll get a duchy. This feels pretty bad, though.
All right.
I'm just going to throw all my cards up in the air and...
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. That. And we want this and this, and probably need a couple more of these.
Yes, I don't want to play any of my rebuilds. I want to skip all of them.
This doesn't matter. Okay, this starts to matter now. From trashing. Okay, so.
Here's the earth.
Take. These are probably helpful. Don't end it next turn. I think I can win. We'll see.
Well, I'm not ending it now. I'm $1 short. Let's name Contraband.
It's a little annoying that you were able to mill 2 provinces. I was expecting you to only get 1.
Well, the last 2 shuffles have gone really, really poorly for me. I should have been able to end it like turn 14, and that was turn 16, and I wasn't able to end it. All right. Kiddo's getting fed. Sounds like he is. When he's done being fed, I might go get him, and he can hang out here.
Okay. What's this?
Yeah, it should be in okay shape, right? Question mark? Or no? Math? Oh, you go.
No. Oh, you were not gonna win once that happened.
I thought you couldn't get a colony.
I mean,
How'd
it
you get a
was
colony?
closer than I thought it was gonna be.
How did you get money?
Emporiums.
Oh, nice.
They're
Great.
points and money, so looks like they're more significant than I thought. I want to say the tactician thing is just bad.
I think Tactician might be good to help you get a forge. That's probably it. Oh, man. Critical mistake. I didn't spend a coffer that turn.
That's why you lose.
Dang it.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try a second silver here.
Okay, well, this is better than last game, but that's not saying much.
Coffer. Actually, I'm gonna take the tack.
I think on the podcast, I definitely want to bring up the point that if it doesn't matter what to name with your rebuilds, then it does matter. And if you don't name Contraband, you're just going to lose games.
Yeah. Totally. Probably take that. Coffer.
Let's try not getting a third silver.
Oh, gotta make sure I do that.
Yeah, it's important, Jake. I mean, you got to get as much value out of that pageant as you can.
I didn't get the pageant value.
God, why are we so bad? Like, how do we expect people to take us seriously if we can't even get value out of our pageants?
Value out of
like,
pageants, right? This time I will though. Tactician feels pretty good so far.
The Tactician? What turn did you get it?
Late.
You got it turn 4.
Really helps once you have the forge as well. So
you got Tactician turn 4. Forge turn 7. Yeah, Forge turn 7. So that's about as early as you can expect with the Tactician line. Which, I mean, you want, because then you have a Tactician and a Forge in your deck, like what you just did. Yeah.
Tactician and Forge are good together.
Yeah. It's like a hashtag combo.
Second silver this time, which is different than how I've built in the past. Bridge troll than the Tactician here. And take a Minstrel probably. I could also take a Caravan. So let's see. If I is it better to rely on Scholar or Caravan for draw? I want to say Caravan, but
I think Scholar's a better choice.
But well, I mean, for now, like I could get a Scholar now, or I could get Minstrel / Caravan offer, and not entirely sure which way I'm going to go.
Well, if your choices are Scholar and Minstrel, I don't think it's a choice between Scholar and Minstrel. I mean, if you need the terminal space, you get the village, right?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh,
I'm not I'm not trying to evaluate the two opposed to each other for the deck. I'm trying to figure out what I need now.
Yeah.
So this next hand is going to be Minstrels, a bridge troll, a tactician. Okay. A scholar.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Interesting. The other thing, because I just drew the scholar. Wait. No, this is fine. Okay. On the scholar being better now, seeing how it's played out.
Cool.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be entirely results oriented, but it's been pretty nice.
Okay, I'm back.
I need a minstrel so I can play all my cards, and I need. I'll take a copper. I don't need the Patricians, but getting them out of the way reveals the Emporiums, which is non-trivial.
Hashtag
Skip those
non-trivial.
rebuilds, fucker. Right.
I skipped everything. Which
There's
is
rebuilds.
okay, I guess. That.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird. I have 5 rebuilds and I don't have any duchies. That's different than before. I think that's fine because the idea is that by not getting the 3rd silver, I'm aiming to end the game faster and get less points. So I'm buying less 5ers and just trying to play more rebuilds as opposed to previous builds where I had bought like maybe 1 or 2 duchies and had like 30, 33 points or something. But there was 1 or 2 provinces and I gave him an extra turn, right? So that's the idea behind building this way. Hold on, I named province. That was stupid. I clicked the wrong thing. I needed to click on Contraband. Nice. So I do this, and now I think, so I skipped 2 rebuilds in 6 cards. I should have 2 more rebuilds, right? I was at the top of a shuffle there. Yeah, I was at the top of a shuffle. I got 2 rebuilds in those 6 cards. So I should get a duchy. Right, unless I hit the 1 in 3 that one of the rebuilds is the bottom card. I can just end the game next turn, in which case I want the duchy. And in either case, I want this duchy. I want the duchy. Yeah. Of course. Why would I be able to end the game a turn sooner? In any case, it felt a little better in this particular matchup, not getting that 3rd silver. I like that. This is probably going to mean the difference in the game, though. Yeah. I think I'm going to lose because of this.
All right. I don't think so.
Oh, you have $0 and 0 coffers. Oh, I have a shot. As long as I draw a rebuild next turn, I should be okay. Well, a Caravan would have been better than that particular scholar, but a bridge troll would have been better than that particular scholar.
Yeah. I think I might actually take a silver.
The only econ you have is 4 bridge trolls. So yeah, you're gonna need a silver, or else you can't do anything.
Irritating. Ugh. Take a second silver and Caravan. Or just, I don't know. Minstrel, I guess.
Just some cards, whatever.
Go for me. Well, the thing is, like, I can't get any of the cards that actually help me, so might as well
cool.
do what I can.
All right, I think we're in good shape.
Yeah.
Was it turn 15 coming up for me? Yeah, turn 15. So turn 15 is first player. I don't know. I feel like you made a mistake in your building.
First player's not trivial. It
right.
does matter.
You got 14 turns. It's about how many turns the rebuild player gives you, right?
Yeah.
It would be really cool if I could program a rebuild bot, because, like, I mean, I'm doing better than a bot would, but not by that much. Like, I can just program a bot to always name province, and I don't lose that much. And I can program a bot to open Pageant Silver, get a total of 2 silvers, up to 5 rebuilds, and then get duchies at a certain... Like, I can make a bot that does that in a smart way. And then I could play Bridge Troll against that bot and, like, see how well it goes. You know what I mean?
Turn, I would win instead of losing. So, actually, I think this is first player. Because,
well, also,
if I had one more turn, I could turn this into a win.
You also had to lose you had to win a 1 in 3 to even get this turn.
To win so many X's to get to this point in the first place. So, like, let's see, I can get 20 points, or I can get.
You have 7 stop cards in your deck too. It's not crazy to think you could dud, but that seems unlikely.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's do this.
Woo!
All right, sweet.
We did it, guys.
Yeah, that's all I needed to know.
I don't know if you can hear Parker off in the distance. In case you were curious, he still does not like lotion time.
This certainly helps.
2-5? I think the 2-5's good. Or, no, you got the Tactician turn 3. Never mind.
Well, I mean, I want the Tactician to... The Tactician speeds me up to the Forge shenanigans, which is really what I'm interested in.
So if I manage to draw a Natch 5 next turn, I'm going to wish I had gotten silver with coffers here, as opposed to spending a coffers in order to get the 5. Or no, I would prefer the double 5. Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, what next? Probably we take Minstrel here? Or do we take another silver with a coffer? The coffer. My mistakes thus far have amounted to econ. Oh, I still don't have my forge.
Sound like the boys having a good time. Okay, well, I guess I'm getting the silver here. I lose nothing. I would take the silver over nothing. So I ended up with 3 silvers anyway. Also, this went poorly. My opening silver was card 11 and missed the shuffle. So I got rebuild and silver with no coffer. I had to spend my coffer, and then I didn't get a coffer back at any point. So, like, this is probably worst case so far for rebuild. I actually wonder if a 5-2 is worse. I actually think a 5-2 opening would be worse. Never mind. Neato.
Okay, so crash this estate and Fiver this turn or not? Yeah, probably am.
I don't think I said this on the podcast. I think I said it when we were talking, before. But someone said, "Oh, the colonies matter," and I said, like a genius, I said, "The colonies don't matter here. They don't hurt rebuild at all. I just go for provinces." But I think without colonies, Bridgetroll, there's not enough points left in the supply to win the game. Because the one game you did win, you needed a colony to do it. And if you were going to win that last game, you would have needed a colony to do it, which you would have been able to get.
Yeah. Well,
so,
the Patrician Emporium thing makes it viable at the very least, but I agree that the colonies make it a lot more likely to work out.
Okay, so Emporium is a good card for your deck. I don't think the VP tokens make that much of a difference. I think colony matters a lot more.
I do. Okay, yes, but the VP tokens do make a difference. Like they're not inconsequential, but they're not as important as these other things. Like any source of VP that's not coming out of the supply matters.
Okay, so I have 2 cards I'm going to hit. There's a duchy and a province. Do I want to skip the province the first time? No, I don't want to do that. Because I have 2 rebuilds in hand, and I don't want these to potentially miss a shuffle. So we're just going to name Contraband. LOL didn't matter. Okay.
That's good for you.
Seeing 2 of my 4 rebuilds in the top 5 cards was good. Seeing my estate was, well, it doesn't matter. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So there's no universe in which I can get away with not buying a Minstrel here.
Parker got complacent, and for a whole week he was off his steroids, and today's his first day back on the steroids. And that means his lotion session is taking longer. And as you can tell, I'm sure you can you hear Parker?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, as you can tell, he's not happy about that. I think I want to buy something. I want to buy a rebuild here, right? Yeah. Let's buy a rebuild. And let's get that hashtag pageant value.
Yeah.
Did you know that
okay.
The word pageant anagrams to get a nap?
Good.
Yeah. Sounds like he really cares.
Okay. In place, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So I can forge things into a 0. I mean...
Boom. Free Patrician.
Doesn't actually help. Yeah, I mean, free Patrician doesn't not help, but
Woo!
it's not...
Better than nothing. Hey, if you
Slightly
don't play
better
any
than
bridge
nothing.
trolls, that Patrician might
Yeah.
draw that forge. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, and it can because of Wandering Minstrel. Like, that's a thing that could happen. It happened to me a couple times in the bot games. Granted, I was
Okay,
overdrawing at that point
so
anyway, but still.
I
It felt
need
good.
a bridge troll. How many bridge trolls can I get away with?
55.
Really just one.
My puppy.
One more.
Hey, how's my puppy dog?
Okay, well I can get and I'd probably just take the extra minstrel at this point because it's something I will need eventually, and I can get more greedy with bridge trolls next turn.
Do you think it's more valuable than having a coffers?
Yeah, I do.
I would assume it is. I was just asking
Gonna
the question.
I think so, because the coffers is good, but it's not. I mean, I don't know. I could be totally off about that too.
I would tend to agree. You had 4 bridge trolls, so most of what you're gonna buy would be. If you got it next turn, though, you wouldn't have to spend a coffer for it. Maybe it was better to. But then you have to spend the buy on it. You could be getting something else. How much money is your deck otherwise making? Let's find out.
Okay.
Oh, you have silvers. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
So
seems okay. You're not gonna get that many fibers, right?
Take these. Oh. What's next? A caravan or a minstrel? Probably a caravan. And I don't think I'll get 2 more turns. I think I'll get 1 more at most.
Yeah, you're gonna get 1 more.
Huh?
You're gonna get 1 more turn.
Yeah. So
might be enough for you.
I don't think winning this turn is. I think I'll win this turn. Like, it doesn't seem that unlikely for me. It doesn't seem likely that I won't.
What do you have? 6 bridge trolls. You can get 7 in play. If you just get provinces and duchies and some emporiums, you can. Yeah, I think you're gonna win. So I gave you 14 turns this time, and you won with it.
Well, this draw wasn't great.
Oh, snap. Oh, you have no draw. You have a Caravan, which you didn't have out. Oh, is this enough to win? It might. Well, is that last card a silver?
Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can get that
I
province.
miscount.
I think you can still win, right?
Yeah, I think so. So get that province.
Yeah, you're still gonna win.
Duchy, and Emporium. Coppers.
No, there was only 3 Emporiums left, Jake.
A boy can dream.
Yeah.
Considered any opening other than Pageant Silver, because...
Well, it's really good for hitting 5. I think you need to hit 5 to get your tacky, and then you need to play. You need to get the tacky, and then you need to play the forge. So yeah.
It's true. I'm just asking if we've considered anything else.
For your strat?
What else would you do? For either one, honestly.
Well, for rebuild, Pageant Silver is really great.
Silver just dominant no matter what you're going for? I think it probably is. Okay, well now that I'm getting the build kind of ironed out, Citadel, right?
What did you say about Citadel? Discord ate it.
Nothing.
Okay. Excelente. I also think that both of us have really stepped up our level of play in terms of making sure we get pageant value every turn that it's possible.
Yeah, I was about to forget to do it. Thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna play my Tactician next turn. Oh right, I might not draw it. That would be sad.
Rip.
I might draw the. Oh, if I don't draw it or the forge, really sad.
Oh, ripperoo.
So let's.
Better get a second Tactician.
Well, is double tack crazy? It feels crazy.
It feels not good.
I could take a bridge troll. I could take a wandering minstrel.
I kind of like wandering minstrel for you, TDH. I don't know. Maybe bridge troll's better.
Ooh, but bridge troll is. I think the bridge troll's a little better. Okay.
Sweet.
Well, the terrible thing didn't happen, thank God.
This was a great shuffle. Let's skip my rebuild. Woo! Skip my rebuild. I don't want to play my rebuild. I just want to skip the stupid thing. Woo! Hot diggity.
No.
Did you not draw your forge?
Because of this. Like if it was at all close, you just won the game.
Well, if it makes you feel any better,
because of what happened.
This hasn't been going well for me either. See, that second Tactician, not crazy, huh? If that bridge troll was a Tactician,
this would still be terrible. I'm down.
It would be bad, but it would.
Garbage.
Well, you're down 2 turns, but if it was a Tactician, you'd only be down 1.
Like this is terrible. Like this is like not something that you can. Like this will have long-standing impacts on how well I do this game.
Yeah, I agree.
Really bad.
There are ways your strategy can fall on its face, just like rebuild. That's Dominion, man. Hashtag namaste.
Buffer. Ugh, so fucking bad.
On the bright side, I didn't skip any rebuilds there. On the not bright side, I'm going to skip a rebuild now and have it miss the shuffle, which is even worse. Sweet. Well, at least I got to the top of a shuffle. Okay. So it ended up being the same because I got kind of lucky at a different point. Oh, you still didn't find your forge this turn.
This is just... I think we know what's going to happen here. So.
I don't think that's unreasonable. Yep. As bad a luck as you were having...
That was that was an unforgivable failure of my deck. Like, you can't come back from that.
As bad a luck as I was having, yours seemed much more de-wording.
Bad in a way that actually costs you the game.
Unrecoverable. Oh, yeah, let me get this coffers real quick. Jake, I want you to know that I have gotten a coffers from Pageant on every turn of the game so far.
A coffers instead of a Patrician. Okay, here's Tacky.
First turn that I'm not getting it. Turn 5. Rip that coffers.
I will go ahead and take the Minstrel this time.
Name Contraband.
Try to learn from the past.
And we'll get the silver. Nice. Name Duchy. Sweet. This is like average draws. Maybe slightly above average. I'd still put it in the average, quartile. Let's name Duchy.
Whenever anybody says that they're getting average draws, it means they got really lucky.
I mean, for me, average is like
evaluating what people mean when people say I got kind of unlucky. It means like it did about what you'd actually reasonably expect the deck to do. And when they say I got average draws, it means that they got super lucky and everything went perfectly.
You certainly don't hear people say very often that they got really lucky or that they got good draws. You really don't hear people say that very much. I'll give you that.
It just doesn't happen. Yeah.
In my mind, like, if I'm going to divide it into fourths, the bottom fourth is unlucky, and then, like, the middle 50% is average, and then there's, like, the top 25% that's lucky. How good am I at judging what falls into that? Probably terrible because I'm a human being. But that's what I'm aiming for.
I get a silver. It's not crazy, but it's not good. I think I don't do it. I think I take the Patrician.
Name Contraband. Skip a silver for no reason. So, in a previous life, I would not have gotten the silver here. I would have just gotten nothing. But we're going to try getting the silver here. I mean, it's not going to matter in most of the cases, but I don't know. It seems okay.
All right, let's see if I can lose the game on the spot again.
I believe in you, Jake.
I know you do.
I always have, man.
I didn't lose the game on the spot.
Neato. Oh, well, you were never going to lose the game on the spot. Oh, yeah, you forged before this. You were guaranteed to find it here. But if you had, like, dropped your forge on the floor while shuffling, then you would have lost the game. That would have been really rough.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have let you take that back.
What am I doing? Am I getting to forge 2 estates and a bunch of coppers into something, or do I forge silver estate into a 5-er? And I don't see how that helps.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very good.
Yeah, let's do this and grab that and draw it. Yes. Okay.
Did you? But you didn't play it.
What?
You drew the Wandering.
Oh yeah.
But then you decided not to play it. Better not let me know what that card was.
I don't want to tip my hands so that you know what my terminal space looks like. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and say that I was a little bit wrong about how effective rebuild could be here.
I think it's close. I'm not convinced that it's better, but I never said that it was better.
No, to your credit, you did not say that rebuild is dominant here. You said it's to be considered, basically.
I really should have just said it was close,
also,
and I said, like, oh, it's going to win a significant percentage of the games, and then we could argue about numbers, which was not the point of it. I should have just said it was close.
Which is like, and I probably still would have disagreed with you, but
it would have been a more intelligent discussion, though, you know?
It would be a different discussion. But,
that's true.
So, I will say I'm also not. If you tell me that I'm building this deck way off base, I'm just super wrong about everything I'm doing right now, I would not be super surprised about that. So like, that's not out of the realm of possibility that I still just haven't figured out what this deck is supposed to be doing.
Sure. Do you want to play a game or two more after this? Either answer is fine.
Do you?
I just need to know if I need to go get the kid now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Let's do one. Yeah, we can do. Okay. Those.
Okay, I'm back.
Yep.
You -$1'd me. That means my decision is much easier.
Significant the attack is. I have not been paying attention to that at all.
I actually thought it would hurt more than what it has, and that's largely because I underestimated Pageant, too. So, Pageant's quite good for rebuild, as it turns out, because it passes a lot of turns anyway. And by passes, it effectively passes. Yeah, but that was released after we recorded the podcast. In fact, I feel like it was partially inspired by the podcast that he wanted to like record that one. Oh, let's get you, Mr. Parker. Let's get your unicorns. Actually, I think he's tired of the unicorns and rainbows video. So we're gonna, oh yeah, Rainbow Dance Party. You like this one. He likes Rainbow Dance Party.
Is it dumb to consider buying a copper here?
It might not be, but it means you trashed too many to a previous forge. You did not play a bridge troll. Interesting. Well, I'll probably buy a duchy with this, but let's name Contraband.
I didn't have one.
Right. I just kind of expected it, and I was like, not even thinking about what I was going to get with my 5. But it's got to be duchy here. I have to take more points out of the supply.
This is terrible.
What happened?
Wow. Okay, so I have 3 Wandering Minstrels. All of them are in these 8 cards, and in my hand I'm holding 4 terminals.
Oh, Ripperoo. What
The fuck?
What are your terminals? 3 bridge trolls
and a forge.
And a forge. Oh, that's incredible. Do you have any draw?
Yeah.
No, you don't have any draw. I mean, you were eventually going to find this, but like the fact that you didn't find any villages first is really bad.
Yeah, this is
Well, I don't think you're going to be able to win from here. You needed a big turn. I think you needed to play all 3 bridge trolls this turn to even have a shot. Because I got 2 rebuilds in hand. So yeah, I don't think you're going to win that one.
Gross.
Oh, 2-5. All right. Neato. Do I open with the Patrician as rebuild? Or do I say the 2-5 is enough that I want to go for bridge troll? You know what? We're gonna go for bridge troll. We're gonna play the mirror at least once, and by the mirror I mean this thing where I seem to have an advantage, especially because I just drew my tacky. So things are going really well.
This is hardly a mirror. Like this is a mirror in terms of like if you got into a boxing match with Parker right now. Like you're both boxing. But,
That's a really good analogy, Jake. You made some pretty special analogies when we were talking yesterday, but that one was really good.
Let's see.
What was that, kid? He made a fart noise, but it didn't come from his butt. It came from his mouth. He doesn't usually make fart noises like that. Oh, there's a burp. That was a good burp. Good job, Mr. Parker. Yeah, this is gross. Yeah. Copper, 2 estates, forge, tactician. I think I'm going to play the forge here. Maybe I shouldn't. My deck is still super tiny. There's a 1 in 11 that I don't find that forge on the tactician turn still. How much better is it, though? Like, I just trash more coppers, but I wouldn't even trash that many coppers because I would have no economy. Yeah, I'm going to play the forge. Let's put a village in the deck. Let's do that. So now I think I'm getting a pageant. Or do I get a silver? I'll get the pageant.
Forge.
Got there. Yeah, I gotta do this. It feels bad. I actually don't think I'm that far ahead of you. It's just that rebuild probably would have suffered so much.
Woo! Oh no, you are totally ahead of me. It's not even close. I'm probably not even going to draw my forge this turn.
Yeah, like, but you have 2 silvers.
It's not even a contest. Huh?
You have 2 silvers.
Super uninteresting.
Okay. Guess I won't get to feel what it's like to build the deck.
That was
I'm kidding.
Really predictable. Like, there was no...
Oh. Well...
Like, there was no play to that.
I mean, this is different because it's a 5-2 and not a 2-5, so I can just open Pageant Silver, and then I'm a coffers down. But we're not. I'm tempted to say that
it's not interesting. Like,
Well,
it's not. There's no.
It would be interesting
we know
if you
gonna
played
happen.
Rebuild.
Rebuild.
Yeah, like see what it's like to build the
don't
Bridge
think
Troll
Rebuild-
deck with 5/2 versus Rebuild. That's what I was saying. The person who doesn't open 5/2 plays Rebuild. Look at that. It's the sun, Parker. See, it's the sun. It's dancing. Oh, there goes the sun. And I think the moon's going to come out and dance for a little bit. Just give it a second. There it goes. There. That's the happy moon. Babies love faces on everything. So there's a face on everything, including the sun and the moon, even though in real life they don't have faces. Well, this is pretty good. I actually hit double 5. This actually hasn't happened yet at all. But it's got to be good. All right, so we're out of the realm of perfect luck. Okay, now we're into terrible. Or we're back down to average. Back down to average. Both the rebuilds missed. Ooh. He is making some deposits. Oh, do you want to sit up, buddy? There you go. We use sit up pretty loosely here. Oh, that's a dangerous noise. It's just a burp. Okay.
Am I taking a Bridge Troll?
Well, I skipped my third rebuild, but other than that, it went okay. I think I'm solidly in average luck here. Ooh. This chord solution used to work, and then I had a child, and now we need to rethink it. Nice. Nice. I mean, this could be better, but this is fine. This is above average.
This is bad for me.
Oh, there we go. Come on, Parker, you can do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can hear him straining. Good job, buddy. We're just going to give you a minute, make sure you're done, and then I'm going to go change him. Good job, kiddo. It smells different when he's wearing disposable diapers, which he is right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, actually, that's what he just did. Jake, you got to keep yourself entertained when you're playing something as boring as Rebuild, right? So I'm here to give the color commentary.
Yeah.
And, oh, wow. The Touchy was the bottom card of my deck. That's fine.
Hurts. Because you skip, like, everything, so...
Well, I skipped 3 rebuilds.
Actually...
But I also skipped, like, all my non-rebuild cards. I would say I don't know. That was an okay hand. I would have preferred the Duchy be the top card. Would I? I don't know.
I think it's pretty neutral. Like I don't think you care really.
The effect is small. The effect is small. I would have rather the Duchy been the 4th to bottom card, and then all 3 of my rebuilds would have been below it. That's the nut draw right there. He's still making some deposits, so it's a good thing we're waiting. You can do it, Parker. Finish the job. I believe in you. All right, well, the whole game comes down to how many rebuilds I can find, and this was pretty good.
Well...
All right, well, that happened.
This turn? That is bullshit.
I gave you 14 turns.
That doesn't even tell us anything. Like, that's crazy.
I think it
tells you if you get massively lucky with rebuild, you win no matter what you do.
This
and,
was...
We knew that. We knew that.
I don't think
rebuild.
Giving you 14 turns is massively lucky. I think that's about what you can expect. I've ended it sooner against a bot. Well, they weren't playing Bridge Troll. How much did that matter? Maybe a turn. Okay. I think 14 turns, giving you 14 turns is about right. And you went, did you win? Yeah, you went first here too. So maybe you could have hoped to get 15, but like... Cool.
That's such bullshit. You had amazing draws, and I'm 1 point short.
I had
like
average draws. And with your first player.
Establish means when... If you want to set this back.
What? Oh yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. No,
I
want to see. I want to see what happens in this matchup for sure. I'm not convinced that opening Tactician is super duper better for your thing. It's just super duper worse for rebuild. Why are you sucking on that? Later today, your hand is going to be cold because you were doing that, and then you're going to be uncomfortable. I mean, we're going to be here so we can actually give you a new pair of socks for your hands, but still. The other day we were out and his socks were wet and his hands were cold, and we decided it was more important for him to not scratch his face and cut himself than it was for him to have warm, comfortable hands. And besides, he's learning about logical consequences of his actions, so it helps with that message too. Of course, at 3 months old, he doesn't understand cause and effect. So obviously we have a ways to go. So I have 2 silvers already. So yeah, I decided that we're not going to give up a coffers to get silver number 3 or later. But if we have 4 and no coffers, then sure, we'll get more silvers. I think I'm happy with that build of the rebuild deck. That rebuild of the build deck. I'm so witty.
Am I about to end up with a gold? That's unexpected.
Oh yeah, I remember thinking about that and thinking like, no, I'd rather keep the estate and get a wandering minstrel. But maybe the gold's actually fine because you can just trash like all the coppers, right?
Happened for me. Like I've never had that situation.
On a 5/2, it's almost guaranteed.
Why did I not trash these coppers? That was so dumb.
Right. I thought the point of getting the gold was so that you could trash more coppers, and then you played them and you're like, do you really need the bridge troll now? Yeah, I don't think that's good. Because now you can forge Tactician into bridge troll pretty comfortably because you're super thin, and you can like have like 1 copper left in your deck. Yeah, and then just like buy wandering minstrels. It's pretty decent.
gotten 3 estates on my forge turn before.
Right. I think that, I mean, it's nearly
so
guaranteed on a
I've never
5-2. It's a 70% chance on a 5-2. Because if you don't see your opening tactician on turn 3, you're usually just getting a pageant. You're not adding a card to the deck. But if you see it on turn 3, then, you know, you're gonna draw everything on turn 4.
Yeah, should probably do that. The coffer is probably doing more for me than adding the minstrel right now is.
Swear. Ouch. The bridge troll actually hurts it. Just takes away a coffer's balls. This doesn't matter, right? Because I do want to mill this province. That was pretty unfortunate. Wait, what? I named province. Hold on. What happened here? Hold on. That's not right. Did I actually click on province? That's just a mistake. Shouldn't do that. At least we can still get pageant value, but it's not as good. So, this is the first time I felt like your bridge troll attack actually hurt me. And granted, because I had a terrible draw that turn. Oh, wow. Still more, buddy. Oh, boy. This feels like it's a lot. We might have a blowout here if I let this go. After this turn, oh, well, let him strain a little more. After this turn, I'm going to go change him real fast. When he gets like this, sometimes he has 2 or 3 really big poops in succession. I'm sure you wanted to know that. Okay, BRB. Alright, kiddo. You've been very productive. I'm proud of you, Parker. I'm very proud of you. Okay, I'm back. Let's just say that needed to happen when it did. There was a large quantity of output. I apologize for the delay.
I wonder if I should go back to getting some caravans. Actually, let me undo that.
You think Caravan is better than what? Just not having any draw?
Yeah, just getting minstrels and bridge trolls.
Okay. You're getting your saliva sock all over me. That's gross, kid. There you go.
I'll take a caravan.
I don't want to shuffle twice here. So yeah, we'll name Contraband. Okay, didn't matter. And yeah, we don't want to shuffle again. No, there's 2 rebuilds in there. Does this matter? Yeah, I don't want to skip it. Yeah, we'll trash the province that's in there. Oh, great. I think, if my calculations are correct, there's 2 rebuilds in these 4 cards. So that's fortunate. Neato.
Draw a card. That's a new one.
Nice. Cards are pretty ill.
Right.
This one's going to be close.
And let's see. Do I take one more of these? Probably. Patrician's out of the supply.
You bought a bridge troll. You have 3 bridge trolls out. This is going to be close. You played a caravan this turn.
Get mystics, actually. That seems bad.
I don't think you need mystics.
Yeah.
I think you want more bridge trolls.
I'm also thinking about Patrician, just to get those out of the supply so I have access to those points, but
I don't think you're going to need it because there are 5 duchies in the supply. Yeah, I think bridge trolls are better.
Oh, and I'm not going to get another turn. Yeah,
you will.
It's
You'll get one more turn.
No, I mean, I'm not going to get a turn for the difference between duchy and emporium to matter.
Right. Yes, you're not going to
get
two more turns. Yeah. I don't think getting an estate here matters. Could it possibly matter?
I think I'm going to win.
If you have a turn here, I think you're going to win.
Yeah, I don't think
I'll get the
it's
estate. I don't
super
think it
likely for me
matters.
not to win, so the estate is probably better than not. Okay,
I don't think it
let's
matters.
just play
I think it
these.
doesn't matter at all.
Whether or not you get it.
Yeah, I don't think it makes any difference. Like if you
Difference,
win,
it's a very small one.
if you
So the
win,
idea of it.
like the only way it can make a difference is that you need like the 5th duchy, right? But if you win, you're going to be able to get that 5th duchy. So I don't think it matters in the slightest. So am I dead? You have your gold in hand, right? So I'm just dead?
I think so.
Yeah. So you won on turn 13. Okay. So the 5-2 sped you up a turn? Question mark? I don't think you've ever won on turn 13 before, right?
Been built. I also built that a little differently that time.
You got
a
Caravan?
This is a weird deck to try to build.
Well, the 5-2 changes a lot. And, I mean, I think it changes for the better.
I think I've also been undervaluing the Caravans.
Well, you only got one, but the 5-2 probably likes it less.
Been getting them like after our first game, and I think that's a mistake.
Okay. Parker seems to agree. He also was really pleased at the Dancing Sun. It came back up. These baby videos are just the same thing looped for like an hour,
Parker
which is
doesn't
great.
Like to see rebuild win.
That's it. Yeah. Neither do I, let's be fair. Swear.
Probably take a Caravan here. That was actually pretty dumb of me. I think about it. Yeah. Nice.
Why? You could have gotten something with a coffer?
The Caravan and the Tactician don't really jive. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Tactician is something that you want for the specific, like, forge synergy. You don't want it long term because you're going to eventually forge it into, like, a bridge troll or something, right?
Idea.
He's squirmy right now. But he's a happy squirmy, so we're going to take it. I'm going to pretend that this is good for me, having my rebuild miss, because I hit 5 a bunch. So I don't think this is below average luck, and it might be good luck. Because it's not like I need to play the rebuild ASAP immediately, and it does give me $0. And putting more rebuilds, yeah, I think this is good. This is good. The only thing that could have been better is getting... No, I think this is among the best... Oh, wait. I found it with 3 estates. This is terrible.
That's always great when that happens.
That's disgusting.
But you get to mill through your whole deck.
Yeah, but
wait,
like...
why would you even play
it doesn't even help all that much. Like...
Play the rebuild in that case, or...
You know what? Hold on. I don't think I should have played it. I'm undoing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I want to play the rebuild.
I was gonna say, like...
Yeah. I didn't even think about not playing it. But, I mean, I'm not guaranteed to hit 5, even though I did. But I can just play a rebuild next turn if I don't hit 5. Both of those are preferable to drawing estates. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm just a turn behind. It didn't have that much of an impact, assuming that... I don't know. I'm like a rebuild play. I don't know what I am. It was not good. I think I'm back into average luck. But that might have been bad enough it took me down to below. I don't think it was. Are you pooping again?
I could take a Patrician, or I could take a coffer. And I think I'd take the...
The coffer? I have no idea.
Patrician.
Other option is you forge everything into a silver, so you thin an extra copper.
Yeah. Yeah, that does seem better.
I think it's better than Patrician. I'm not sure it's better than getting a coffer. There really needs to be another button up here. Like, there needs to be an undo one-step button and then an undo for the dots button. Like, there needs to be... I shouldn't have to type things into the chat to get to the dots. It's just too useful.
I played against a brand new player recently, and I had to tell, explaining to him where to find things in the client and why they were there.
Yeah, it's insufferable.
Like, he was just like, wait, where's my tavern mat? Well, scroll over your name in the log.
Yeah.
Why?
Like, I remember a year and a half ago, there were people on the forums that were like, yeah, there needs to be like a tutorial linked from the client. And Wiro was like, I'll make it. I don't know if he made it, but it's not linked in the client. And like, it's been a year and a half and that still hasn't been done. I
was actually thinking about doing it too, but
I'm happy to do it.
Somebody else should probably do this.
Like, I would actually do it because I want the client to be better. I just know that Steph wouldn't link it from the client because I made it. You know what? I should do it. I should just make the video. I don't know when I'm going to find time for this. I should just make the stupid video and then send it to him and be like, here it is. You need to link this in the client. It's going to make your software better. I'll send it to Ingix. I'll send it to Ingix, not Steph. It could actually happen if I send it to Ingix. Because Ingix is a... I was about to say something I shouldn't have said, so I'm not going to say it. Ingix is more likely to put it in the client than Steph is. I'm just naming province here. It matters very little. It doesn't matter at all. Well, if it matters so little that I'm not even going to think about it. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh, there's a chance I don't get bridge trolled here. Oh, your little snaps over here aren't... Okay, well, then that makes my decision much easier. Well, I don't think the decision's hard in the other case. I think I get rebuild number 6 over Duchy. But this decision, now that I don't have the option, is even easier. Because I had to spend some cycles to think about rebuild number 6 versus Duchy.
Your forge into a valid workshop ASAP is actually a really important part of this strategy. Like, I think that you start to fall apart if you don't do that quickly enough.
So does it take, what, 4 bridge trolls to make that good? Is that what you'd say?
Well, okay, 2 makes it into a free patrician, so yeah.
Basically. Do you think the free patrician matters though? I'm asking. Do you think it does?
Not matter at all. Like,
right, it's better than nothing. But do you think that makes a big difference in how good your strategy is?
Big difference, no.
Okay, I'm just wondering if you find yourself with so many extra buys that it doesn't matter. But it seems like... Oh, you need your pacifier, kiddo. There you go. There you go. It's okay.
And a patrician.
You spit this thing out already, kid. Why'd you do that? Well, you're going to get 15 turns this game because of first player. So I don't think I have a good shot at winning here. Well, his turn 14, so...
Not anymore, I won't. Jeez, this sucks.
Well, you're still gonna win.
Any other draw, and I would have won this turn, probably. But you get an extra turn because this happened.
Woo! You really think you could have won this turn? Well, it doesn't take that many points. You have a silver and a gold.
Had another bridge troll. I would have had another bridge troll in play. So.
Do you have another dollar in your life?
Huh?
Do you have like another dollar?
So I would have.
If you play the other bridge troll and draw another dollar, then you win this turn, probably. Yeah, you do win this turn.
That's true.
But do you have the dollar in your deck? I don't think you do.
Okay, so it wouldn't have been this turn.
Yeah, yeah, you were never winning this turn.
Assume you're going to end it next turn. Can I win this turn regardless?
You can.
I don't think so.
So you have to assume you're getting another turn.
I don't want you to get another turn.
What's happening, bro? How do you feel about Caravan given this game? Do you think...
I think you kind of need them. I think they speed you up a little bit. More they like reduce the potential for terrible things to happen.
So I'm saying that because you got more caravans this game and it took you a turn longer to win.
I think this take. Wow, did you just buy a province? No,
I bought a duchy.
Okay, so it's definitely thrown into question now whether or not I can actually win.
I would also like the record to show that a Citadel has not been purchased in any of these games. And you're going to win here, right?
Okay. So if I get...
Wandering Winder pointing out small misplays in the chat. Oh, you're going to lose on turns? If you get Patrician, Emporium, that's less turns. Or that's less points. Oucharoo. Nice.
Gross.
The Forge, would that have helped? I don't think I don't know. If you had
I didn't have the actions to play it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it wouldn't have helped. Well, maybe you could have forged into like a colony somehow. That seems really far-fetched. You are a squirmy baby. He's trying to set up more. That's a developmental milestone. He's on his way to it. He's not sitting up unsupported. He's not close to that, but he's like, it's something he really wants to do is like lean forward and stuff. All right, so I feel like I'm doing really well this game. And I say that because I've gotten the coffers from Pageant every single turn up to turn 4. And we all know that's really strong. But it's not going to happen this turn. Yeah, that's a happy noise. Look at the happy cloud. The happy rainbow clouds raining happy rainbow rain. Actually, the rain isn't happy. The rain doesn't have faces on it. I'm sorry that the rain doesn't have faces on it, Parker. I shouldn't have pointed that out. Come on, go. Oh, so like you could have won that last game if there were less patricians in the supply. So yeah, it does make sense that getting 2 bridge trolls to have your forge gain. Yeah. Oh, that's a happy baby. Yeah. Ooh. You have 2 silvers. Okay. That means I have 3 silvers. Oh, what is it, kiddo? There we go. Do you want to lean forward?
It's frustrating.
I feel like I'm ahead this game.
Things have not been going well.
Yeah. Kiddo.
Oh boy, I would have liked for this not to happen. This has been pretty garbagey.
Yeah, my draws have been fine, and it looks like things haven't been going as well for you.
Not at all.
Yeah. Ooh, this is pretty good.
This is a long shot. You 5 rebuilds and I'm still like...
Have you played a forge on a tactician hand?
No.
Yeah, I don't think that ever happened for you. This
no,
matters.
It keeps lining up, so I can't do it.
Duchy. Yeah, that's really bad if you're never able to do that, you know?
You just lose. I mean, it's not just like bad, it's just like GG. Hey, I get to do the thing!
Woo! Well, he's liking this. Is he wearing... No, he's not wearing socks on his feet, but he's wearing socks on his hands. Good job, kid.
Take those.
All right. Well, it looks like I'm going to win here.
Yeah, I'm pretty over this board.
Yeah, I'm tired of playing rebuild, I'll tell you that much. I kind of want to see if we can get Wandering Winder on the call.
Or draw-dependent boards that we've played out. Like, it seems like a very luck-based board.
Well, there's rebuild, so that's going to happen, yeah. Okay. Wandering Winder is muted, but he's on the call. Well, I don't want to play it anymore, but I at least want to have like a brief convo with him. You don't have to stick around if you don't want to.
What's going on?
Sure,
hey.
I can stick around. Yo.
So we spent like 2 hours playing this board. Both of us are pretty over it.
Yeah.
But rebuild will do that
kind of
to
over
you.
it after like 2 or 3 games.
You didn't even have to play rebuild.
Yeah, so rebuild's a little better than I gave it credit for, much to both of our dismay. and it seems like the board is super draw dependent. Like
Well,
the
the rebuild kind of often is.
thing, but
Like you flip a bunch of cards, or maybe you don't flip many cards. You get back to your rebuild fast, or sometimes you don't.
yeah, I mean, like the thing is, like I feel like rebuild overall is the less sound strategy to go for,
Really?
but it's still gonna win too many games. Like,
What do you mean? What do you mean by is the less sound strategy?
The other thing is stronger more often and should win more often. But I think that like
Okay.
things can just randomly go in Rebuild's favor, and that doesn't happen.
So
It's like
I'm
minion
gonna
that way, though.
I'm gonna agree with a lot of what you said. I'm gonna agree with that it shouldn't win as much as it does, but I'm gonna chalk that up to Rebuild being too powerful for its uninteractivity card. On the other hand, I think it's really close here. I think Rebuild wins a lot of the time. I think Bridge wins a lot of the time, and it depends on the draws, right? And it's, I don't know, I don't think it's invalid to go for Rebuild, especially because the deck you're playing is hard to build. I think the main exception is if you open 5-2, you don't want to go for Rebuild.
Sure.
Because it's bad for
You
Rebuild.
go Tactician.
Yeah, you open Tacky Patty, and
So you can get your
you get a Forge, and then you're in really good shape.
You're in great shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you have
what
any?
we've been trying to figure out is also does the deck that
We're talking about the Bridge Trolls put Caravans in it, and
Yeah,
it
we
seems
think
close.
Double Tactician is pretty bad for that deck.
Okay.
Like, it just doesn't
Tack
need
is
to draw
bad.
cards.
Sure.
right, but it likes to. I mean, like the Caravans.
Do you have? My question is, do you have time for the Caravans? Because it kind of looked like
It's not clear to me. I don't know
You
that
needed
yes
Minstrel.
Caravan and no Caravan is better.
or do they slow you down? It's not hard
Yeah.
to say. It's not easy. Like
Yeah,
they
I
give
don't-
you better turns, easier, but
sure.
they also are not wandering minstrels.
Right.
So it's
Actually not clear to me at all.
Yeah, it's not clear to me either.
Yeah.
But I don't want to play any more games with this kingdom right now. So I want to
sure.
find out
It's
right
pretty
now.
well broken.
Like, I've been spending some quality time with Parker.
Yeah.
He has produced a lot of output.
Much more important than the strategy you go for, this board will like break your spirit, and ego depletion I know has been proven like psychologically invalid by recent studies, but it definitely felt like it was in effect here. Like your will to keep playing and to win definitely depletes as the games go on, and then your play is going to get worse as a result.
Sure. If you're going to play this board over and over again, that might be a factor, for sure.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to have to go. I just wanted to see.
I look forward to watching the vid.
I wanted to see if you had any thoughts, but yeah.
No. I mean, that one turn you could have drawn the Forge, Jake. I think you might have won the game if you did that.
I couldn't have played the Forge.
No, but if you drew the Forge, then you would have had chances to draw more other stuff.
I think
But
he was
what was
short
I gonna
on
draw?
actions that turn.
A gold. You could have drawn a gold.
In hand.
No.
Could he have gotten a colony because of that? I don't think so.
I think you could have gotten an extra duchy.
I
He
got
was
all the duchies.
pinched on gains, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm not sure.
These, and I
Yeah,
got,
we
I'm
talked
sure
about it. I don't think it could have helped his turn. I think he was
Okay,
going to
yeah,
lose
okay.
regardless.
He had... Wait, yeah, he could have gotten a colony because he got a province. And the difference in cost between colony and province is 3.
Right, but you also need to empty provinces that turn or else you're not going to win.
Well,
So you just need enough money to buy the colony instead of like a 0 cost. So I don't know that the gold would have gotten in there. I don't remember. It's on the video.
it would have... Yeah, whatever. Viewers can figure it out. He could have definitely gotten colony and not lost for sure like he did, but assuming
Well,
that you have...
I
a
had
rebuild
rebuilds in
or
hand
2
to win
rebuilds.
the
I know
next
you
turn.
did.
Yeah.
I know you did. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, he could score more points. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it mattered in
'Cause
that
you'd be-
particular situation, but maybe it would have been a better play in other situations.
I'm not sure. Whatever. I also hadn't worked out whether he could play the Forge on Bridge Trolls instead of playing one of his Bridge Trolls, and what that does in terms of whatever. But I'm not going to worry about it.
Well, if he trashes more than one Bridge Troll, I mean, he needs to forge into a colony, or else it's not good. But if he trashes more than one Bridge Troll to do that, then he's getting less gains, which I think does more harm than good. But I'm not positive. I'd have to math it out.
I'm not sure. I'd have to go look, but whatever.
Because there were 2 Bridge Trolls out, and that really messes with the math. It's hard to forge into a colony when there's cost reduction out.
It's strange.
Yep.
Okay, well, whatever.
Sweet. All right, well, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching the video.
Later.
Smile later.